Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Broken No Game video. First time here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Once we hit 7,500 subs, we'll be doing that giveaway. Alright, let's jump right into this. This is going to be the fastest way to pretty much complete all of your dailies within soft launch. So this is my daily endgame soft launch guide. Alright, so let's jump right into it. One of the first things that you're going to be doing is pretty much doing Grotto. Alright, this is backwards from the way we did things beforehand, where we save Grotto for the last for dailies, right? You're gonna do your Grottos first, and I highly recommend manualing it, because when you manual it, you get 2 skip tickets. So this is a way of farming skip tickets, all right? And then after you do Grotto, I highly recommend going back into quests, going into main quests, and then pretty much completing your hard quests, all right? For the most part, hard quests are going to be the best way to, obtain shards. So right here, I'm going to slam 3. You can technically skip, or you can do manual. It's up to you. The hard quests that you should probably focus on are things like, Pecorine, things with Kokoro, things with Yui, right? Those are the ones that you want to focus on, because 6-star Yui, when it comes in the future, 6-star Kokoro, 6-star Pecorine, and then even 6-star Lima are going to be highly valuable. So I recommend collecting those, because it's something that I do every single day, and it's sort of like a requirement, in my opinion, if you plan to, play this game in the end game, because they become the strongest characters. Even in JP, they're currently used. 6-star Kokoro, 6-star Pecorine, 6-star Yui, 6-star Lima. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into other things. The next thing is going to be going into the dungeon, alright? Now, with dungeon, I recommend going up to, the boss stage. You can beat it. I've seen people pretty much auto this thing. They do it in one run, so it's up to you how you want to pretty much do the dungeon. I usually like to just take care of it at the very beginning of the day, because extreme isn't or hard. So the next thing I like to do is jump into dungeon. Folks have pretty much soloed this, like done this within one run, what have you. There's so many different guides on pretty much completing very hard dungeon. But for the most part, I like to complete this as soon as possible, because the next dungeon's probably not going to be releasing and for a while, because like the next dungeon is I believe it's like extreme, and extreme doesn't release for a couple of chapters. So yeah, it's gonna be a while until we get some difference. Regardless, it's not going to be on the next chapter. So the next thing is going to be, so you've done Grotto, you've done your dungeon, you've done the hard quest. Let's go ahead and go into Guildhouse. That's the thing that I like going into, and you're going to be pretty much claiming all the stamina, because you probably expended a lot of stamina going into hard quest, filling everything out. And I like to clear out or level up anything as well. Like if I can level up a snack table, I will, because that's probably the main thing that I highly recommend leveling up, because stamina is going to be the biggest thing. Not to mention placing all of your statues if you get a new statue from the dungeon. And after you do your guild house, you're going to go into quests again, and then you're going to jump into battle arena. I highly recommend, just finishing these out. Just do one run a day, whether you win or lose, it doesn't really matter. All it matters is you pretty much do it so that, you get your dailies pretty much knocked out. And I highly recommend, if you can, push up to 5,000. I think that's a pretty good range. The reason why you want to sit around there is pretty much you can get like these arena coins, and it'll flow into my next thing where, I recommend going into the shop, since you've technically completed dungeon, arena, and princess arena. Collect those coins from those arenas. I recommend buying Yukari shards if you need it, or Nozomi, whichever ones, I can buy both, but I'm probably not. Into arena or Monica, get Monica. But I highly recommend getting Tamaki, because she has been a huge carry for me in PvP. And then for Princess Arena, get Miyako all day. Like, she is the one. After you pretty much get 2-star Miyako, you can pick up Kari if you don't have her. But honestly, maybe try looking into Hatsune if you're interested somewhat in PvP, because she's pretty much going to be relevant throughout the entire meta of Princess Connect, because she is probably one of the strongest magic attackers in the entire game, and she does get 6-star in the future, I believe. Let's jump into other things. After you've pretty much done the Grotto dungeon, battle arenas, you've gone into the shops, you're gonna go now into characters, because these are your last set of dailies. Now this is where things get tricky, because obviously it's based off of your roster. These are all the characters I'm upgrading: Monica, Makoto, Kokoro, Peko, Lima, Tamaki, Chika, Yukari, Eriko, Suzuna, Yuki, Miyako, Yui, Mitsuki, Kaori. Carol is going to be my next project after I pretty much finish out Mitsuki and Kaori, because Carol's going to be just good, free to play magical DPS, and she's going to be highly available throughout shards. And then I'll probably work on Rei and then Hiyori, because these two become absolute powerhouses. I might work on Kuka, but honestly, I already have like 3 tanks, and not to mention, I'm probably gonna get Nozomi in the future, so I might not build Kuka yet, even though she is going to be a necessary piece. Those are going to be like the characters I recommend, like build Carol, build Rei, build Hiyori, build Kuka, you know, if you don't have any of the characters that I listed earlier. And that will pretty much like, you know, round out all of the dailies that you do, because you're going to knock out pretty much everything. Grotto, dungeon, main event quest, because you're going to be doing, you know, hard mode. You're going to be doing your normal gacha pulls, which pretty much occur throughout the day. You enhance your characters. When you enhance a character, you should also technically be, you know, providing them gear. Just refine it to 1 star, you know, do that 3 like refinement stones, the little green ones or the gray ones, right? Because they provide enough to give you like the 30. Plus it gives you like the 30 refinement stones back. So you pretty much just get like those refinement stones that you expend to get to 1 star right back to you. And then the Grotto, like we talked about, dungeon battle, battle arena, princess arena. And then you like a clan member if you so happen to choose. That's it. All right. And then after you've pretty much completed all of that, I'm just gonna do some arena because, you know, I pretty much feel like it. Let's see if we can find like an easy match today. I have been like, this is my defense team now. I'm doubling up with like Peko and Miyako. You know, pretty much Tamaki is there to, you know, make sure that people don't run mages. This team has served me better as an offense. I don't think it's a good defense because Monica is on defense, because, you know, people tend to use like more magical units, but the thing is I don't have a built up Carol. I don't have like a built up like other units like people are using. I don't have Reno. I don't have any of the AoE units that's supposed to be recommended like via the tier list, so I'm kind of suffering a little. This team looks extremely deadly right there, but it's probably the most doable. I think this is the one that I can most likely fight. I can't put Suzuna in here because Suzuna is going to get killed by pretty much Hatsune, and I can use technically Makoto. Let's go ahead and run this, see what happens. Win or lose, at least you guys get to see the team that I'm running for defense in action. And just note that, you know, technically this is a defense team, so I shouldn't really be running it. They are running Tamaki, so that Tamaki might hit my Yuki right in the back. Let's get some defense down. Yep. Oh, it missed. Nice, nice. That was super lucky. You know, magic never misses, but that's cool. Get that Hatsune kill. Cool, cool. Get this Nozomi out of here. Nice, Miyako. And then get some kills. Cool, cool. All right. We are doing work with this team. This is why double tank is pretty important. Some of y'all will be like, it's okay. But the thing is those tanks survive the longest. So in this AoE, oh my god, I might regret these words. Am I going to die right here? Dang. What is this Reno built out of? Come on, Peko, go. Oh my god, that was way too close. That was way too close for comfort. I did not like that whatsoever. But I like that we can at least end on a win. That was a super close match. So feel free to copy like my team that I just ran. You know, I got Miyako from Princess Arena. I didn't summon for her. It was just like pretty much biding my time over there. And make sure to pay attention to your Guildhouse. You don't have to decorate it like this, but it's just, to me, it has been the most valuable resource because it helps me not pretty much refresh my stamina with gems. I haven't been refreshing any of my stamina at all. I completely rely on Guildhouse, and once I'm like, you know, pretty much do all my dailies for, you know, EN soft launch, I pretty much jump into JP, or I play JP at the same time. And if you guys want more progress on my JP stuff, just let me know. And yeah, that is it for today's video. You know, these are all the characters I am raising. There's still so much stuff for me to build, and whether this turns into global or not, it doesn't really matter to me, because all I care about is learning how to make myself more efficient when the game actually launches into global for real. Hopefully that's soon. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. 7,500 subs will be doing that giveaway, and I will see you in the next one.